Hi there, I'm Mike, and what I have for you today is July Zanini Box. It's currently July right now, and I'm doing the Zanini Box for it. It's a mikekaess channel miracle. You might be saying, Mike, didn't you just do a Zanini Box unboxing? And the answer is absolutely, astute person who watches my channel. I did. And I did that one very late, like very late, and I feel really bad about it. So this one, I wanted to make sure I got up as soon as I could. And so I got this literally just, like a couple days ago. Couple days ago, and we're just gonna go through it. And if you don't like it, that's fine. If you do like it, that's even finer. Let's take a look at the Zanini Box here. Starting off with my favorite every month, the cards. I love the cards. Cards are a big thing right now. These cards are great. Number one, it's $6. You get this full sheet of cards, 9 cards here. The top 3 are comics. Let's go ahead and take a look at those real quick here. The first one is going to be Captain America #3, published by Marvel Comics on May 1st, 1941. Writer is Joe Simon and Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. And the cover art here is by Jack Kirby, Joe Simon, and Charles Nicholas. And that's just fun. And I know all that because it says it on the back. I didn't know any of that, to be honest with you. So I'm just reading it. And sometimes I read them well. And sometimes, like last one where I said George Lopez instead of George Perez for the Hulk comic, that was just a funny and unintended coincidence. So this one here is Batman #4 by DC Comics. It was released on August 3rd, 2016, written by Tom King, and the cover art was by Jordi Belair and Matt Banning. Okay, I had to bring that in to read it because the text, it's weird colored text on the back. It's like a weird color on a weird color for my eyes with my color blindness. So yeah, that was fun. And then the last comic we're getting is Wolverine #3. This is by Marvel Comics, of course, published November 10th, 1982. Writer by the famous Chris Claremont and cover artist by the even just as famous Frank Miller. That is a classic duo right there. Now the next 3, we've got movies and TV shows. So the first one we're getting, classic. This is Ghostbusters by Ivan Reitman, the director, distributed by Columbia Pictures on June 8th, 1984. It was 105 minutes long, and I'm very much looking forward to the upcoming Ghostbusters Afterlife. That's hard to say. I hope it's good. I really do. I hope it's really good. Next, we have the first and second best Indiana Jones movie. This is the Raiders of the Lost Ark, directed by Steven Spielberg, distributed by Paramount. It was released on June 12th, 1981, and it's 115 minutes long. And then next, I think this was the peak of Breaking Bad for me. This is season 4, 13 episodes long, released in 2011 by AMC. Man, Breaking Bad was so good. I freaking loved Breaking Bad. And season 4 was like the height of Breaking Bad. The last 3 cards, the bottom row, are all games, video games. So the first one we're going to look at here is Genshin Impact, a game I had never heard of before until just a few weeks ago when one of my buddies was playing it on Twitch. It's developed by MiHoYo and published by MiHoYo, and it's pretty much on, it looks like, everything. It looked like fun. It's the aesthetic. I mean, I'm sort of a weeb there when it comes to, I like anime and whatnot. The next one we have is Yakuza Like a Dragon, developed by Ryuga Gotoku Studio, published by Sega, and that was released on November 10th, 2020 for the PlayStation, Xbox, and Windows. Never heard of it, never played it. And then lastly, we always get a classic game. This is Activision's Fishing Derby, developed by Activision for the Atari 2600, and was released in 1980. Classic game, never played it. So there's that. So that's the sheet. Again, $6, you get a full sheet. Next, we're gonna go to their bread and butter, the pins. The pins are kind of, when they started sending these to me, it was just pins. And I was not a fan of pins. I am still not a huge fan of pins. I like pins now, but they're still not something I go to collect. Like if I go to like I don't know, like a convention or GameStop or whatever, I don't go like, oh, I'm gonna go take a look at the pins. I couldn't care less. Never gonna buy any pins. But I like getting pins like tangentially. I like getting pins that are part of things. Oh, I get a box, there's a pin in it, I like that pin. That's actually mostly how it's happened. For the most part, I get boxes, pins in them, and that's how I've gained I've got like hundreds of pins at this point. They're all in a bin up in my closet. But let's take a look at the pins that we do get. If you like these pins, it's $15 for 5 pins, which is a pretty decent deal. They're good quality pins. You can also get them as magnets for a little bit more. And if you want to combine any of these things, you get little price breaks on there. So if you want to head down to the website and buy any of these, you can. If you use my name on your first purchase, mikekaess, you get 10% off that purchase. I don't get anything for it, but if you want to save some money, that's just a way to do it. I just get these for free, by the way. I don't think I said that, but I get these for free. So let's start off with the first pin, which is Jaws. Jaws, I was obsessed with sharks because of Jaws. I was terrified to swim in my swimming pool because of Jaws. All right, next. And I think if Dan Larson's watching, I might get hit up by him for this, but I'm not sure. But this is G.I. Joe Snake Eyes right here. Now that is the Commando Snake Eyes, not the Ninja Snake Eyes, which is the first Snake Eyes. That's kind of fun. It's a nice pin, and I love G.I. Joe. I say that every time G.I. Joe pops up. But G.I. Joe is one of my favorite franchises of all time. It stood the test of time for me. I mean, I've even watched the reruns. They're doing it on Hasbro's YouTube. It's silly. It's kind of dumb, but it's fun. All right, next we've got Mike from Stranger Things. I am looking forward to the season 4 of Stranger Things. Looking forward to where they're going with that storyline. It's pretty good. So if you like Stranger Things and you like Mike, you get a Mike, which is my name. That's my name. The 4th pin we get is Lion-O from Thundercats. I, just like G.I. Joe, love Thundercats. Now, I would say that Thundercats traditionally hasn't stood the test of time like, say, G.I. Joe or Transformers have, but it's still one of those properties that as a late 30, early 40s something person, I'm 39. This was popular when I was a kid, so it's always been ingrained in my memory as some sort of nostalgic button that they can press to make me go, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember liking that. I remember thinking that was cool. And Lion-O definitely hits that. And then lastly, we've got Marge Simpson. I have recently started watching The Simpsons on Disney Plus because they have like every season on there. It's rough. The funny seasons look terrible, like animation style, very dated. And the later seasons, the animation looks great, but it's not funny. So yeah, it's something to watch while the time goes because there's like 300 something episodes. So it takes a while to get through. Marge is definitely a character on the show. But yeah, and then again, like I said, if you want them, you can get them as magnets instead of pins, if pins aren't your thing. You can also get these nice little metal backings instead of the rubber ones. There's a bunch of different things. So again, if you want to head out to the website, the link is down in the downstairs area, and you can go see what they've got. You can pick and choose what you want, save 10%, and that's it. I'm going to give you my order in which I like these. So first of all of these, I hate to say this, but Mike's number 5. Even though it's my name, I just don't think the pin is all that great. I don't think it has a great likeness to Mike. I don't know if it's just too new or whatever, but compared to the rest, it's number 5. Number 4, I always get confused on how I should do this. Number 4 is Marge. She's not bad, but not great. Number 3 is going to be Jaws. I do like this pin a lot, but it's going to have to be Jaws. Number 2 is going to be Lion-O. And number 1, of course, is Snake Eyes. Because Snake Eyes, he's the man. He's the guy. That's the Snake Eyes right there. So yeah, let me know what your order is. I love to read and respond to all the comments. And with that, that's all I've got. I'd love to take a moment and thank these people here for supporting me on Patreon at an unboxing level or higher. It means a lot to me that these people have done that. So thank you so much, people on this list. But if Patreon's not your thing, you can support the channel by joining the membership. There's a join button right down there. That does help out the channel a lot as well. But if that's not your thing either, you can like, share, and subscribe and all that goes a long way, and it's free. So it's all good. But whatever you want to do, thank you for watching, and thanks so much for getting this far. That, in and of itself, is enough. And I'll see you later. Bye.